there's gonna be a hurricane. Let's talk about amusement parks, like rides in the dark. Rides right here and rides all over, but mostly coasters, mostly coasters. We'll talk about all kind of things, but mostly coasters. What's going on, everybody? My name is Mario. This is a channel all about amusement park type stuff, but
mostly coasters.
We just finished driving from California to Florida. Today, we're gonna go spend some time at Busch Gardens. Javey has some things she needs to take care of, so she's gonna leave. Yeah, so we got platinum passes, and I guess the main parking lot's sort of across the street. Kind of Knott's Berry Farmish, actually. But we just followed this blue line to the front, as the kind lady at parking admission said. And Montu is looking quite fisty, if I do say so myself. Now, the only place I've ever had preferred parking other than here is Magic Mountain, where it's pretty much just the regular guest lot, but here it's like a completely different lot. So that's really, really cool. So we're in. Temperature checks were pretty easy. Actually, really easy, like super quick. Getting in the gate was super quick. So first up on the agenda for us is Cheetah Hunt. Pretty excited for this. I know Cheetah Hunt is like a family coaster, but it has been 5 months, I wanna say, since I've been on a coaster. Javey hasn't been since like Christmas, and man, are we excited, or me at least. You?
Moderately.
I'm hyped. There's no wait too. So far, it seems like the park's doing a pretty good job with their new procedures. Hand sanitizer pumps everywhere. I'm smiling if you can't see, but we just got off of Cheetah Hunt for the first time. That was really, really solid. I know it's not technically a family coaster, but it's kind of along the same lines of something like Incredicoaster, where it's like a family thrill coaster. And it was super, super fun, wouldn't you say? Oh my goodness, and there's a hippo right there. But the launches were actually like surprisingly way more forceful than I expected. Weren't they, Javey? They had like a nice kick to them, huh? Javey, what did you think of Cheetah Hunt?
That was really, really fun, actually.
Like better than like Incredicoaster, right? I feel like those are comparable.
Yeah, I think they are pretty comparable, and I really enjoyed it.
I think I really like our new home park. Like that was like legitimately one of my favorite family thrill coasters. It didn't do anything like better than any coaster, but it had some good ejector at a couple spots. But we're having a fun time just going through the park. Sleepy, apparently. That's nice. Oh, I'm sitting on it. That's why. That'll do. Javey, I'm so hyped. This is like a bucket list fun ride for me.
Remember to wear face coverings at all times. Wash and sanitize your hands frequently, and keep 6 feet between your party and others.
Oh my god. Is that the most terrifying thing ever? So Javey did not know about the uniqueness of Falcon's Fury. So she did not know the seats tilted. And when they did, there were quite a few expletives coming out of her mouth. The drop itself, we were saying it's not really that crazy of a drop, but it is just so cool to be looking straight at the ground. So we're heading on SheiKra next. Psych, it was closed. We're gonna go on Tigress instead. Skyrocket 2 is one of Javey's favorite models. Let's check out our first 3-car train model. Yep, words are hard sometimes. This queue is pretty nice. So that was fun. We sat in the very back. I think the drop felt a little more forceful, like the drop after the Heartline roll was a little bit better with that extra car. Other than that, pretty much the same. So Javey has left me. She's sad. She wanted to spend more time here. We were having tons of fun. Iron Gwazi popped up right here. There it is. Where's the lift? There. Looking really nice. Super excited. Hopefully that opens soon. Hopefully that opens while we are here. In the 7 months or so that we're definitely going to be here. So I kind of don't really know where I'm going, like, since I've never been to the park before, but I'm enjoying just strolling around, man. This park is really pretty. I'm hoping to make it back over to SeaWorld, get a ride on that. So I just got off of SeaWorld. Okay, I used to think people were like really whiny babies when they would complain about Valraven's vest restraints, but now having been on a dive coaster with traditional over-the-shoulder restraints, wow, the airtime on that first drop in the back, as well as the drop off the mid-course, really fantastic floater, honestly almost ejector. And once you are out of your seat, you stay out of it for the whole drop, which was really, really awesome. So yeah, overall, having the traditional over-the-shoulder restraints actually made this ride significantly better. Next up, I'm gonna be heading to Cobra. So just a little tidbit if you are coming to the park and have never been before. I certainly didn't know this. A lot of the rides near the back open at 11 a.m. So just keep that in mind. You might just want to hit up some of the first rides that you see so that you're not making your way to the back of the park just to find out that the rides are closed. If you're ever wondering if this thing looks as good as it does in the pictures, oh yeah, if not better. This is a pretty ride. Yeah, this thing looks good. So just got off of Cobra and man, that thing fists. It's not much different than your typical B&M layout, but it just hauls through it. Pretty smooth too for it being as old as it is. But yeah, I was not disappointed by that at all. Here's just a look at another one of the exhibits. This is one of the parts of the tiger exhibit. You can see him right over there. But one thing that's really nice is this is actually indoors. Air conditioned, you can get in through one of the gift shops, chill from the heat and still look at the animals in this really, really nice enclosure. I mean, this enclosure is beautiful. So next up, I'm gonna hit up Scorpion. Interestingly enough, this will not be the first Schwarzkopf insert model name here that I've been on. I actually went on the exact same model in Croatia at Fun Park. So definitely a little more out of the way from LA than Florida. But regardless, I had a lot of fun on that. Scorpion looks fantastic with its new paint job, so I'm excited to get a ride on it. So I just got off of Scorpion, really, really fun. Faster than I remember the other one that I have been on being. The loop was good. The helix at the end had to be my favorite part because it's just tossing you side to side and crushing your bones with the positive G's. So really, really solid ride for what it is. So while Javey and I and me here by myself, we've been having a really good time. Touch on a couple of negatives. A lot of the hand sanitizer dispensers at the ride exits have been empty, as well as quite a few people with their masks down. But other than those two things, we've been having a really good time. Heading on over to Montu next. Very, very excited about this. Heard only good things about it. Should be very, very fun. So after a bit of a wait, got on Montu front row, and yeah, probably the best invert I've been on. Super, super forceful. It hauls through the entire layout, and of course the trenches are really, really fun to fly through. Definitely enjoyed the view in the front. I will hopefully be able to get in the back depending on what the line is like. But yeah, super fun. Gonna go on another time. Just got off of Montu round 2. Montu, so funny, not really. Second to last row on the far right side. Pretty good. I'd say more forceful, only downside, quite a bit shakier. So I think overall, I definitely preferred the front row. But yeah, I still had fun on it. Other than Banshee, definitely best invert I've been on. Might be better than Banshee as well. It's definitely a way, way different ride than Banshee. Maybe I'm gonna hit up Cobra's Curse next, not really sure, kind of starving. And after going on all those intense B&Ms, I could use something in my belly so that I don't pass out on any of them.
And the people shall feel my wrath.
Just got off of Cobra's Curse. That was actually really, really fun. Again, one of the best family coasters I've been on. I wasn't expecting much out of it, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. It actually kind of tosses you around a little bit, so definitely more than the tame family coaster I was expecting. It has a couple of good thrills. The different orientations throughout the ride was really, really cool. Even if it wasn't the most thrilling ride out there, it was super fun just to have, I don't know, be facing different directions and have like kind of 3 types of coasters. Really, really fun. The elevator lift was cool. My first elevator lift. I don't know, man. This park really only has good rides. Nothing that is like, you know, top 10 worthy necessarily, but a lot of really, really solid rides. Overall, a fantastic coaster collection. I think I'm just missing a couple of credits, but yeah, definitely don't skip on it just because it's not a high thrill coaster. Definitely worth checking out. A really unique ride. Super fun. So if you can't tell, it is pouring. So I picked a very good time to eat lunch. I got my food. I got some brisket, coleslaw. It ran me about $16, and that was after the discount. So a little pricey, hopefully it's pretty good though. Just finished up lunch. It was nice and relaxing. The sun came out, the rain let up. Food was okay, pretty decent, nothing special. Definitely a little overpriced, but the discount does help quite a bit. I don't really know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. Sheikah's looking really nice behind me, so maybe I'll hit that up. So just got off of my second ride of the day on Cheetah. Instead of back left, this time I was back right. And it was way better, at least as far as like sort of the hang time and air time go. A little shakier. I guess all dive coasters are pretty shaky outside back row, but yeah, really, really good ride. I really, really like dive coasters with the traditional B&M restraints, I guess. Going for round 2 on Cobra. Definitely one of the better rides in the park. Looking forward to it. Just got off of my second ride on Cobra. Oh my God, that thing, this dude, or third time actually, because I rode back to back and it's too intense for that. That thing is insane, super solid, might be my favorite in the park. Might even be a little too intense. Definitely has my favorite 0G roll. It just drags you through that thing and treats you like a rag doll. Super fun if you like intense rides. If you don't, probably not gonna like it, but man, I had fun. Another thing that's worth mentioning, Cobra is actually the location where I mentioned to that one gentleman that the hand sanitizer pumps were pretty much empty at all the ride exits. And every ride exit since I told him about that has had freshly filled hand sanitizer pumps. So really, really awesome there that they are more than willing to listen to guest feedback and make things better. Really love that. So one of the credits that I just straight up forgot about was Sand Serpent. Looks like it has no line. Definitely gonna take advantage of that and get one more credit. One thing that's kind of funny about this ride is it actually used to be themed to cheetahs, but they changed it once they got Cheetah Hunt, which is like, yeah, makes sense. So even though that was a wild mouse and I pretty much just did it for the credit, it was actually one of those smoother wild mouse coasters. Yeah, pretty smooth, good stuff. Dragonfire. I thought that was at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Actually though, that building looks really, really cool. Penguins. So I was passing by Cheetah Hunt, figured why not get another ride on that. It does have a bit of a line, might be the very first actual wait of the day, but it's all good. So I actually came in today not having any idea when the park closed because it closes at 6, which was 5 minutes ago, but works out perfectly. I just messaged Javey that I was ready for her to come and get me. So yeah, the park was actually supposed to close at 9 today. No announcements were made. Not a single employee informed me, at least. I don't know if there was anyone telling anybody that the park was closing early today. But supposedly it was due to weather, which resulted in lower attendance, so they didn't have the people to justify the park being open. So it didn't affect me, thankfully, but there were definitely a lot of angry guests leaving the park. Plus they have a fireworks show going on during the summer that is only Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and since today is a Sunday, people were really upset about missing that as well. Overall though, I had a fantastic time at the park. That park is beautiful. Really great coaster collection, even though like there's not a single incredible ride. All of them are really, really fun. Javey, what did you think?
I look gross.
About the coasters?
So, I enjoyed the 2 I went on.
Yeah, and Falcon's Fury made you poop?
Falcon's Fury was super fun. Yeah, I had an enjoyable time. I loved the animal exhibits. I'd like to spend a day there to actually look at stuff, and the animals especially.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I think next time I come to this park, I'll have fun kind of just going on a couple rides, chilling and enjoying some of the beautiful animal exhibits. I really like the underwater hippo and crocodile areas. The tiger exhibit was super cool. You have a bridge over their exhibit. They have a bridge over your walkway. Yeah, really nice exhibits. Really fun rides. Wearing a mask the entire day, at least this like relatively light mask, was not a problem at all. So just wear your masks. It's not that difficult. I did appreciate the rides employees, the people on panel asking guests to wear their mask properly when they weren't. But just throughout the park, I didn't see any of the cleaning staff asking guests to wear their masks. I didn't see any of the food people asking guests to wear their masks. So that was a little bit frustrating. It made me feel a little less comfortable than I would have had everybody actually been following the policies correctly. But fun day, that's gonna do it. And until next time.
I saw a hippo.